Did we really think that this wasn't going to be a shit show? Okay, I understand that people could be won over by empty promises time and time again. I've been there. Just look at my current relationship. It's one-sided, it sucks. But come on, at what point do you stand up straight, turn around, and maybe ask EA not to be so rough? Hi, yeah, it's another video about Battlefront 2, the latest edition in games Electronic Arts has effectively killed on arrival. See, I'm like EA, in that I see the latest successful market trend and jump on it to make some quick cash. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. The first Battlefront was undeniable trash, and anyone who says it had any redeemable qualities aside from holy moly graphics is both dumb and an idiot. Sure, you can hop on with your friends and have a good time, but in the same way that you'd have a good time playing, I don't know, Bad Rats or literally any other game you'd play with your friends. Doesn't necessarily make it a good game. Everyone, including myself, tried so hard to like it. The idea of getting lost in an almost picture-perfect recreation of the Star Wars universe is so enticing, and we were hoping that Battlefront would place us in that world so we can fucking shoot Ewoks in the face, I don't know. But the chances of EA giving us an unmolested version of that is so out of this world that it might as well orbit Tatooine. Another video about Battlefront 2 and EA. Fucking goddamn it. What I'm noticing so far, I haven't played this game in a very long time, and what I'm noticing jumping back into it is that it's still just as much of a clusterfuck as it's always been. EA's John Madden Star Wars Battlefront by EA wasn't even a full shell of a game. It was like a hermit crab's first shell, which eventually it would outgrow and would have to replace it with the actually fitting shell DLC. That was a stupid joke. The DLC divided the player base in a way that killed the playability of the game as a whole. If you were a schmuck, you bought the season pass or one of the individual DLC releases. And you, excited like a young boy on Christmas to take your first step into Jabba's palace to shoot lasers at the other team, find out that nobody's fucking playing it. The biggest problem with paid DLC is that it causes an inherent separation between players, which I would assume as a game developer you would work hard to avoid. Obviously, the separation starts a Northern California-sized flame war between players. I have more disposable income than you, therefore I am greater. Look at my dick. Look at my dick. Is everybody looking at my dick? Stop laughing at my dick! This type of separation is both artificial and makes for a game that won't last much longer than the holiday season it came out in. I can go on about how and why EA Star Wars, a Disney franchise Battlefront published by EA, fuck you DICE, executive producer Bob Iger, is a shit-butt game. But at this point, I know you're exhausted from hearing so much about it. Yes, we screamed and cried as a community in an effort to get EA to see the error of their ways, real Grinch who stole Christmas-like. Yet, like the LGBT community in America, we as a whole were ignored. However, unlike the LGBT community, this is pretty much all our fault. Side note, while I'm making it political, please stop watching if you're a supporter of or take seriously any of these people. Donald Trump, Sean Hannity, Betsy DeVos, Roy Moore, Jeff Sessions, Paul Ryan, Mike the Shocker Pence, and this thing. Bye. Don't get tangled up on your mouse's cord on your way to the dislike button. Yeah, we totally deserve this shit. Have you ever heard the phrase vote with your wallet? No? You ever see this graph? No? Okay. This graph is the past 5 years of EA stock prices. When you vote with your wallet, you can make it look like this, and then games would once again look like this. In a last-ditch effort from EA not to go belly up. We as a whole deserve games like this. However, EA can't see games like this anymore through the eyes of greed. And now they're wearing loot box tinted glasses. To be fair, I haven't played Battlefront 2, and I don't intend to. Which is a crying shame. It's time to give credit where it's due. I think this time around, DICE did a fantastic job making a world that deserves to be under the Star Wars name. Each planet and location I've seen footage of is full of the same passion and life that the movies were. The original ones, at least. The characters are so lifelike that it actually makes my stomach hurt. The set pieces look painstakingly detailed. There's finally the cross-era gameplay that everyone so bizarrely wanted. The sound design. Oh my god, the sound design. DICE was finally given the chance to fully realize the game they wanted to make before the first game, and in the words of Kevin Spacey, boy, looks good. Oh, that was so stupid. Anyway.
We're EA. How can we ruin this? Hey, how about that thing Overwatch is doing? Porn? No, loot boxes. Everyone's kid will have to explain to their parents why they spent so much of their hard-earned money. It's like the porn, but we could make money on it. Brilliant. Put your entire ass in my mouth.
I like to call loot boxes Gary Busey's because they're something that some people love, some people hate, nobody really understands, and nobody would ever want their children to get into them. What makes Battlefront 2's loot boxes different, and the sole reason that everyone is crucifying EA, is that these loot boxes are tied to progression. Without the loot boxes, you have an inherent disadvantage to those who've purchased them, given that they were rewarded with better items than you at an earlier or similar level. This is what's known in the human being community as a dick move. Oh sure, you say it would be fine if they just gave you fancy hats for your Kylo Ren, but I'm of the belief at this point that cosmetic-based loot boxes, like communism, are only good on paper. Fucking hell. My grandma always said, cosmetic-based loot boxes breed progression-based loot boxes, and also make sure to mention me in your Star Wars video in 2017. Shit's starting to make sense. This forum post graciously shitposted by Reddit user Keep It Steady Idiots shows that unlocking everything there is in the game would take 4,528 hours, or $2,100. This is literally 8 hours every day for the next 1.5 years, which was calculated by Reddit user xNinjaGirl. That is literally a year and a half with 16 hours of overtime each week without a single day off. My god, that's worse than World of Warcraft. It even costs less. This shit is mobile game levels of extortion. EA made a mobile game with nice graphics for your console or your PC. What the fuck? Alright, my eyes hurt. Let's wrap this up. What can we do to stop this? Honestly, not much. Remember that graph I showed you before? Thinking about it more, I feel like it wouldn't make much of a difference not buying this game. Other than having DICE shut down, this game could have sold exactly 100 copies and it wouldn't have hurt EA entirely that bad. They're comfortably sitting on top of a mountain of rehashable sports games that will pretty much never die. For the time being though, I guess we can annoy the executives. Here's some kind of address I found for shareholders. I'm not saying you should send dildos to it, not at all. Why would I say that? Also, here's probably not a real email address and phone number for Andrew Wilson. Again, not saying you should call and create a discussion about dildos. All I'm saying is that we're pretty much fucked, and all we can do is complain about it in creative ways. So the rest of this video will be done with the help of Google's autofill feature. EA is bad. EA is trash. EA is down. EA is greedy. EA is garbage. Why is EA the worst company? Why is EA the worst company in America? Why is EA so bad? Why is EA so greedy? Why is EA Sports down? I'm bored. Why does EA... Why does EA have a bad reputation? Why does EA shut down studios? Why does EA kill studios? Why does EA kill games? Why would EA... Why would ear bleed? Fuck you.